This is truly going to be unexpected for me to have to do this one. But hey, hello and welcome to a very short video for TSW. You may know what I'm going to be talking about due to the title. And I had a... Oh, and you would have seen this on a post that I have put out. My game crashed loading onto West Coast Mainline into a service from London Euston to Tring twice, and then my save data went corrupt. And it completely lost it. I couldn't get it back. I haven't got any other backups apart from my TSW4 save data. So it tried to get me to reset, make a new profile, and so forth. Obviously, I didn't want to do that. So I was able, like I said, get the TSW4 back down again and reinstall that one. And so I've done that, got back in again. So that's at least now it's playable again. And I'm going to say this straight and simple. You may now notice after, what, say, you might not notice anything till after the 10th of July on services or scenarios. But everything that I have done since the release of TSW5 has been wiped. And I say wiped as a little bit laugh, but yeah. The reason why I say that is you're about to find out. And I've just had a quick go with West Coast Main and South as well. Again, because it crashed with liveries this time into Euston instead. And Dynamic Weather didn't crash. Fair enough, Dynamic Weather I had clear. It started at clear because that's what I would always start it as to start with. So I don't know if it will do it, obviously, if it's in the middle of a thunderstorm or whatnot. But yeah, it didn't crash, and it was actually the same as what it was on custom anyway. So yeah. So West Coast Mainline now is back down just to level 2 again. All of them are low again because of that reason. So Frankfurt Fulda is back to level 1 again. And Frankfurt Fulda will be the best one because I have got one scenario coming for you, which is Cheese to Meet You. And yeah, it's saying I haven't done it now, despite I have done it. And if I go to any of them, actually, what I could do, actually, West Somerset. If I go West Somerset, it's alright if you don't notice. And if I go to the Diesel Gala, spoiler warning, you're about to find out what service is on its way. I did the 40, which is that one. Use 440. Let's see, did that one keep itself? No. That service there is what's coming. And that hasn't kept itself. Or should I have a quick peep on here and go to the 4F once again? What was it? The service was Set B Bishops to Minehead. Set B Bishops to Minehead hasn't saved itself either. So yeah. So obviously West, that I haven't touched at all. But yeah, everything has reset itself back to what it was. Even actually Thomas's as well. So yeah, like I said, I've removed everything to do with the liveries for West Coast Mainline, apart from the 66. Yes, I've removed that one as well because I didn't actually use it. So I thought it was a waste of time. So if I go to what I've got now, these are all the liveries I've currently got downloaded. So yeah. And if I go, all my creations are still here. So, yeah, they're all here. Spoil a little bit of going down all these type of thing. But I've not actually nipped in a copy of these in, I believe. Re-upload. Are they actually in? Because in theory they should be in, because they would have been on my profile. So Blackpool Birches. Do you have press the right button? Yeah, my that is in, so I haven't re-downloaded that. That's in by default. Who's Nick Darling line? I'll do. All of them are done, and they're both on here, so they're all fine. But like I said, all the levels are, apart from that one's probably the only one that hasn't been reset, is back to being 1, and that includes, I haven't done any of those, but also the services have all gone back to being 1 again. So yeah. So everything that I did on Konarken yesterday, out of the new timetable, has been obviously service. I can't remember now. Any of them. Let me just pick you because you're on top. So yeah, all of that's gone back to being none again. So I could have done the 103 yesterday. Obviously, that only had 2 services done anyway. I had a couple on that done. So yeah. Actually, if I could go to trains actually as well for this one. I wish it was a low high, but obviously, I've just noticed difficult levels apparently, and apparently the ICE is hard, but not that one. I would have said that's harder than that, but yeah. So everything's back to level 1 that was obviously released in TSW 5.0. So you've got obviously the Pendo Les level 1, Cobble Blocker 1, SEAG3 is there as well, 1. Vectron isn't because it's got all the others in it as well, so it bundles them all together. What else? So obviously the Class 47 is 1 for the Rail Tour Windsor Kingdom Banal pack. That isn't because once again it's loading up Peninsula Caudals version as well. Thomas is obviously level 1 again. So yeah, then if I do one other thing, all my formations have gone poff. So what I'm going to actually say is I might have to rebuild them all. But hey, at least I've got my save data back and it's that, so yeah. But if I actually do the other thing, I'll go to Profile. Not Profile. Live. And go to loading up for the mastery. All the mastery tiles are at least unlocked that I had done. So at least I've not got these done because there's no point of them, but they're all here. And they're slowly reloading back up again, it seems like. And unlocking again. But yeah, they're all in here. I don't remember actually unlocking that, but okay. So yeah. What route is that for? I know that's New York Trending, but no idea. Comment down below. But yeah, so they're all in here. If I go to the photo gallery as well, 4 hours later, they are all in here. Even the West Coast stuff are in here. Go back. So they're in here, and it doesn't say that I've got done them. So they're all in here. Despite, so there is the memory of them being done, but the game thinks I haven't played any of the routes since then. Not only the photo's not changing now, but yeah, they're all in here. So yeah. Absolute pain, but I got it back to TSW4 save, so everything's back to 1 again, and yes, everything thinks it's now brand new. So if I go to the Pendo, because I've just driven that, let's just do a service. Let's do a service from Birmingham. Why doesn't that service have a guard mode? Just to prove it, dynamic weather is on. Clear. It will probably crash now, won't it? So yeah, and I've had to reset, turn everything back to as I wanted it to in the settings and stuff. So reset the controllers so it does now at least give you audible warnings through the telly. You can go on. So yeah, if I just nip all of these on. AWS Fuse is still closed apparently. Oh, delete. Normal. Well, hopefully that's not all on. So ready for the thing to think it's new. So yeah, I hate that spinning around that. So yeah, it thinks it's brand new. Cab light. Was the cab light even on? So yeah, on. Even that will think it's new. I've opened the doors up, don't need to. So yeah, closed buttons, everything thinks it's brand new. And I'm not kidding in that one. But DRA probably does as well, yeah. Let's just do that so it resets everything properly. Using the wipers over that. So they will probably think they are new as well. So cab light down there. I'm waiting for everything to reset itself. So throttle does. Window wipers does. So yeah. So of course, like I said, it's a pain. I'm not going to touch that button, but Windows probably do as well. On this one, not. Blind probably does as well on some routes as well. So yeah, as you can tell, we're default, and obviously the 350 that's sat there is also default. So we've gone back to just having that again on this route. Unfortunately, I've got a very good idea. It might have been from the update has caused some a bit wrong with delivery on this route. So yeah. It's as it were, absolute, sorry for my language, arse. So yeah. Get out of that. I should nip that off. So yeah. So every time, if from after the what, say 10th of July, you may see the pop-ups turning up again. It's because of this reason. I will probably have forgotten about that point and gone, why is all this coming up for? But yeah, so I might actually, because I've got a low and high planned hit, haven't I, at some point, yeah. They might have to get nipped off because I, obviously, there's not much point of having those now because, yeah, we know which routes will be high and low because they will be all the TSW2 5-wheeled routes. So, yeah. And, obviously, off I go settings, I have not nipped any of these off. They're all default still to be enabled. So, yeah. A pain, but, yeah, I can't help that one. So, and this one won't be scheduled, this will just go out. Anyway, for a video. So, thank you very much for watching. I will try and get this out as quickly as I can as I do this, because it's probably better off, because it might happen to anyone else. So, West Coast Main Line, you might want to move deliveries on the Pendolino and the 350. The Shed 66s seem to be fine. So I haven't noticed it on any other route yet, but all the other routes that had liveries on, so that don't show them up anyway. Online didn't show them up anyway. But that never seemed to show up because it's a closed route. Oh, what else was it? Cross City. Birmingham Cross City, that was fine. Midland Main Line was fine with deliveries in. I completely forgot about even having those in, and a little bit of lag, but it never crashed. So, yeah. So, be that warning that they are out there, type of thing. Obviously, I still haven't picked that up because I refuse to pay £8 for a delivery like that. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching this one. A very much not happy one, but yeah, I had to do it. So thank you very much for watching. So once again, nothing, you won't notice too much until after the 10th of July. So that's how far I am now in a backlog anyway of recordings. For TSW, then the week after that, it's actually got nothing to do with TSW. It is literally just got one Roblox and two Subway Sim ones. So yeah. So once again, don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching this actually painful one. But yeah, I will say the monthly for June might be a slight delay on that one because I'm going to have to try and I might nip into have a little nip of July because I need to get a little bit more on there. There's not many runs, so it will be a very short rubbish video. But yeah, once again, so I will leave it here then, guys. So thank you very much for watching and have an awesome day, even if you have this problem and have an absolute nightmare of a time. Just get your TSW. If you've got TSW still for Variables memory, either you've got it up in the cloud or your cloud on your PlayStation, your Xbox, blah, I don't know, or PC. Download that, and you'll have everything reset back to 1 if it's been released in TSW5 era, or done it. If you've done anything in TSW5 era, it will be whooped. But your profile will then come back, and but all of your liveries will at least come back. None of the creator stuff will, like, not creators, I mean formations. So, thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome day. Goodbye.